is so awesome to see you all. Welcome to my very first episode of my new show, Hustling and Homemaking. It's all about me, a trad wife who does it all, including having a career. For those of you who don't know me just yet, I am Steffi, also known as Austin Peterson's wife. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. It's a girl, and her name is Hazel Rose, named after my grandmother and Austin's grandmothers. So for this first video, I thought I would start on more of a personal note to give you some insider info about me and Austin. I wanted to talk about my journey through pregnancy thus far and give you some unsolicited advice that I've collected along the way. When Austin and I started trying to have a baby, I was 35 and he was 42. Now, the really interesting thing about this that our OBGYN told us is that geriatric is no longer 35. No, it's actually 40. So that made us happy. We don't have as many worries anymore. We first found out that we were pregnant on Black Friday. I really didn't have any symptoms other than just normal PMS symptoms. So I took not one, not two, but 3 pregnancy tests to confirm the truth that I am indeed pregnant. And what's really sad is that these digital pregnancy tests, they actually go away after a certain amount of time. So make sure to get the non-digital ones so that you can keep your memories safe. After I first found out I was pregnant, Austin and I, we only told very close family and friends in our life. And we did keep the pregnancy private from the public for 12 weeks. And that was actually advised by our OBGYN because she said after 12 weeks, that's when the miscarriage risk is pretty much slim to none. And so that was a safe time because you don't want to tell people, hey, I'm pregnant, and then a few days later be like, oh, I lost the baby, and everybody's asking you. So that just makes it hard for everybody, too emotional. But once I announced our pregnancy publicly, that's when all of the unsolicited advice really came in, especially in my DMs. And nobody asked me first before giving me advice. They pretty much would just be like, hey, let me spill out all the things I have to say. Let me make comments about your body. If they thought I was too small, they would tell me that. I'm sorry, people, but you just have to be respectful of the pregnant person, okay? They are doing the best they can. And so I'd say if you want to give advice, just ask. Say, hey, are you open to hearing some advice from me? I think I might have some great tips for you. If they say yes, make sure that that advice is positive. I have gotten so much advice from people that is negative. I've heard, oh, look forward to not getting sleep for the next 5 years. You're going to lose your life. You're going to be miserable. It's like, I know, I'm having a baby, okay? That's a given. So tell me your stories of joy. Tell me why being a parent is so great. Help motivate me to get through this hard time. Now, I consider myself incredibly lucky because I really have not had a lot of pregnancy symptoms thus far. In my first trimester, I basically got a natural boob job. And I'm certainly not complaining about that, and either is Austin. But what I would recommend to those of you who are experiencing a little bit of growth in that area is these Hofish maternity bras. Ooh, this just got a little bit interesting. But these are super comfortable and they're also good for breastfeeding too. When I go shopping, there are barely any maternity items anywhere. And so what I've had to do is I just buy normal size things that are longer and flowy. And that'll pretty much do the trick. I have found some really comfy pants though from Leggings Depot. And I have multiple pairs of these. They are jean leggings. And I don't think I'm ever going to go back to wearing normal jeans even after pregnancy. So these are great, a must-have. In the first few weeks, I did experience food aversions where certain smells and certain foods would really get to me, like steak or smoke when I'm cooking something on the stove. So I did gag quite a bit, but in terms of actual sickness, that was pretty minimal. My OBGYN did give me some tips to fight any morning sickness, which my sickness wasn't really just in the morning. Sometimes it was at night or during the day randomly, so I don't get this whole morning sickness thing. But basically, what she told me to do was take a daily B6 and eat small meals every few hours throughout the day, including nighttime. So basically, you become like a baby, needing to feed yourself very, very often. The other thing I experienced early on was back pain, which I know is not very typical, but I'm quite an atypical person. And then in the second trimester, I have felt really great. I feel super, super normal. The only thing that I've really experienced is a little bit of sciatica. And so this Toloco massage gun has become my best friend. Austin will massage my back with it, and we've used it so much that it actually needs to be charged, but it is fabulous. I also did have COVID during the pregnancy so far, and at first I was like, what's gonna happen? Because I was like reading all these things online, and that's the thing, you guys. Do not trust what you read on the internet. Call your doctor because they are going to tell you that all of these myths, including wives' tales, are false. And so in terms of COVID, as long as I could breathe, I was totally fine. And now I have a little surprise for all of you. We are going to take the very first exclusive tour of Hazel's room. Come along. Are you ready to show them, George? Here we go. It's Hazel's room. Aww. Here's some clothes. Of course, French Bulldog attire. And look what book that is. Calvin, the Coolest President. It is from apforlibertyshop.com, and we also have some awesome Tiny Patriots infant and children's gear that I have designed myself. Boop. Surprise baby bump view. Hello. I definitely recommend talking to all your mom friends because a lot of times they do have hand-me-downs that they want to get off their hands. And I think you should start your registry as early as possible. For me, starting an Amazon registry was super fun because I was able to really figure out what I needed and feel prepared. Being pregnant is all about nesting, and that gives me a lot of satisfaction. And we already have diapers. So here is a really cool program that you can tap into. It's called Pampers Diaper Stash. And people can donate money to your stash, and you can buy diapers whenever you want with that money. And the diapers come right to your door. If you liked any of the unsolicited advice that I gave today and want to check out any of the products that I talked about, you can definitely check them out in the description section below. I really hope you enjoyed my video today. Please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And as always, be free.